So, Dad, the NHL isn't going to the Olympics. What do you think of that?
Well, I hate to say this, but a lot of owners in the National Hockey League are very, very happy.
Can you blame them?
No, I don't blame them at all.
I don't.
And I remember coming off the ice, and I thought, we finally started to get a number one pick, so we're pretty good. And Patrick Jarrett was there.
Right, was the Mississauga Ice Dogs.
Mississauga Ice Dogs, and I was coaching there. And by the way, I'd just like to say right here that we had to end up with the worst team every year to get the number one pick. And in 6 years, I wasn't there. They won the
Eastern Championship. Went to the finals.
Well, you don't win in junior hockey unless you end up last. If you just kind of make the playoffs.
You paid all the dues and you got all the. And then they go on to win, and they go, "Oh, look at how clever these people are compared to you." And it was just a real hard pill to swallow.
Oh, it was hard. I remember the one that I think it was the Toronto Star. I think she worked for the Toronto Star. They just
crucified you.
Boy, talk about, and the son, the guy made a career.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
But one of our big setbacks was
with Patrick Jarrett, and coming off the ice
was number one, and we were going to have him with Spezza. We had a 1-2 combination.
Yeah, we were doing pretty good. We thought we were going to do, but he was never the same after that.
No, and he went to a World Junior camp and broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of guys got hurt.
Well, same thing. Well, Stahl, remember Mark Stahl? He hurt his knee.
Yeah. And John Tavares
got hurt.
Well, these guys have a lot on the line, and so do the owners to go over to the Olympics.
The owners, the guys that pay the dole, the other guys, it's terrible. But they still get paid and everything. But the owners are the guys that really take it in the ear. And there's not too many guys that are unhappy right now that are the head of the NHL. There's not too many guys right now that are owners in the National Hockey League who are unhappy that they're not going over there and get hurt. And the reason they're not going is because, if you get over there and you ever caught that stuff, you don't get back. You don't get back for I think it said 3 weeks, which.
They quarantine you and all that.
Yeah.
But I think the reason they're not going is because they're just missing too many games. Like we said before, we were talking Boston's got 5 games on hand on Detroit, and they're missing too many games, and they need to make those games up in February.
Well, Tim, you read something on the internet, and we all know it's very factual, but you know what? If there is a bit of truth to it, it sort of makes sense, what you were talking about.
Well, because they were saying, why are more hockey players getting COVID than the NFL?
I wondered that myself.
In the NFL, why? And the NFL only tests if you have symptoms, and the NHL is testing everybody. So
Gary Bettman, boy,
that's they say the main reason why.
And and if you're in the NFL, you're going to hide your sore throat or the sniffles because you don't want to be, you don't want to be out and everything. So that would make a really big difference.
Well, and the thing too that I'm interested in what happens, I just came across, I was in New York State about 2 weeks ago, and coming across the border was going there was no problem. Coming back there was.
But didn't something happen while you were over there? You're only over there.
Yeah, I was over there. I was leaving Monday, so Sunday I checked. This was about 2 weeks ago. Sunday I checked what you needed to get across the border, and at that time it said you only needed proof of vaccination. And so Monday I went. Tuesday I came back because I was working on a show, and Tuesday I came back, and the guy said, no, you need the Can Arrive app, and if you don't have it, it's a 14-day quarantine and a $6,000 fine.
Holy!
So he was a pretty good guy, though, eh?
At the beginning he wasn't, but at the end he was. It was 40 minutes at the border. But that's the question: is how are they going to go back and forth across the border?
I don't know. I really don't know it. They get paid big dough for in the National Hockey League to figure that one out, but it's going to be tough.